Welcome back to Magic Gathering Forge Adventure, where we're going to continue clearing out the dinosaur nest. We only got a few more dinosaurs on the left side, and the whole left side will be cleared out. And then we'll go to the other side. I'll keep this hand. Forest. Ramp. Another forest. Ramp again, another forest, and turn. They get a mountain down. We will get a forest down. And we'll get out our elf to power up elves. And then we'll end turn. And they get out a haste dinosaur. We'll get a forest down. Put a bow here. That's fine. I'd rather do that than deal with their dinosaur. Alright, they're gonna get out another dinosaur with flying, but we are gonna shoot that one down. Alright, we're up to 5, so let's get our snake out. We're gonna attack again, shooting their guy down. Awesome. We get to draw a card. And my snake can't attack or block. That's fine, actually. Because I didn't give it Hydra's growth yet. Let's get them down. I'll pay 1 to draw another card. I get a swamp. I can't play. That's fine. Let's go ahead and attack. Hit them for 1. I get to draw another card. Yeah, my dinosaur not being able to attack is not an issue at all. Let's play Helm. I will... yeah, I'll pay 1. Okay, I gotta buy you. Let's play this elf. I'll pay 1 again. I got my own dinosaur that time. That's awesome. And next turn we'll get our ape out. Let's go ahead and power up them. So they're 5/5 now. Attack for 5. They take it. I get to draw a card. I'm up to 2 mana. Can't do anything with 2, so we'll end. They can hit me for 4. Which they're not gonna do. Right, let's get our Bayou down. Protection from red and white. Let's just do that and win. No, let's get our ape down. Killing him. And then we can get our sword out. And power up our elf again. Attack for 9. Sorry, attack for 9. And that's it. They're gonna chump block. Alright, they got a dinosaur out. Can't shoot that down, annoyingly. Let's get him out. And we'll just get rid of it. Attach that. Activate him. 3 damage there. He flips. Tap that. Power up the ape. Alpha strike. And then we'll just win the game. Nice. Get us some more dinosaurs. Can I go over from here? I don't think I can. Yeah, I have to go from... Oh, no, I got this guy. Let's get rid of him, then we gotta go back to the bottom to go up the very far left. Okay. World Spawn Worms in hand. Usually I don't like that. But with Elvish Piper in hand, I do like it. Let's drop a forest. And then we'll drop our dagger, giving them 2 tokens. End turn. Alright, 4's down. That puts me up to 3 mana. Let's get him out, because that's going to be some more ramp for me. Pop that for another forest end turn. Alright, they are going to do stuff. I'm going to click through it. Elvish Piper out. I could pop this for 2. Oh no, for each forest I control, which is also 2. Okay, so we'll just end. I should have attacked, but I didn't. That's on me. Force down, cultivate. 1, 2, 3. I get 2 lands. I get to play 1. So now he taps for 4. So I can tap this for 1. Get out the World Spawn Worm. And then I could tap him for 4. And let's get him down. And let's attach the ring to him. And then we shall end turn. Alright, let's do that. Choose a creature type, powers. Okay. We'll do that. Enter the dungeon Mad Mage. Get her out for 3. Doing elves. So they're 4/4. Get another elf down. I have 3 more mana available. Let's attach the bow to our World Spawn Worm. And then we'll attack with both our big guys, shooting one of these for 1. They don't block and take 20 damage. No, I will not transform the sword, because I don't need any more mana. I can just play whatever I want, even without Elvish Piper. And they lose. Nice. Okay. Ooh. That's a crazy looking badger. You may cast dragon spells without paying their mana cost. That's insane. I need to put that in my dragon deck. Let me do that really quick. Alright, got these. Okay. Gold. I should be doing dragons versus dinosaurs. That would be funny. Should I? Dragons. Edit. Enchantments. Oh, I'm looking at the main deck. Enchantments. I want to put that in here. Or is it just too slow? Let's do dragons versus dinosaurs. That's fun. Dragons are kind of dinosaurs. Kinda. Dragons versus Stegosaurus. I like the Stegosaurus. Okay, we'll keep this hand. And they'll get out... What? What did they do? Top 5 cards and put one of them into your hand. Okay, so they're going to have a crazy turn in a while. Let's play our tap land. And we'll end turn. Pop our amulets. Get us a forest. And then end turn. Get out some land. They're ramping. Oh my god. If I get that out so quickly, that's going to be crazy. Alright, Mox Jet down. I should have already played that. Let's get out our Glimmer Void. Let's get out our sword. Let's end turn. Chaos Dragon is whatever. I don't really care to get him out. Let's do a mountain. Let's get out the Bone Dragon. I like him a lot more than Chaos Dragon. And then we'll end turn. Alright. I get their Druid out. We'll get our force down. We'll attach our sword. 1 and 2. Now he's a 5/4. Let's get Chaos Dragon out. And do we get to attack with them? We do not. Alright, so we'll just attack with the Bone Dragon. Oh, this game's going quickly. This game's going real quick. Good lord, I didn't realize what was going on. Okay. Let's Dark Ritual. And then we'll play that. Just because it really doesn't matter. Oh, and I get to attack with Chaos Dragon. So yeah, we win the game. We would have won anyway, but still. That was great. If this deck could continue going that fast, that'd be even better, but it's not going to. Overwhelming Victory. Okay. Deals 5 damage to our creature. Each creature you control gains trample and XO until on turn X is the amount of excess damage that would be dealt this way. Ooh, so if you hit somebody that's a 1/1, everybody gets a 4/4 power up. Let's head back down. Let's go ahead and do the far right side so we don't have to come back all the way down here to go up. Fight this other Stegosaurus. And let's look at our hand before we just accept it. Projection from red and black. It's going to be a while till I get out Shivan Dragon. We'll keep it, even though it's dangerous. If I get super worried, I'll get out one of their creatures, but I prefer not to. Let's go ahead and pop this. Let me get a mountain. End turn. They're going to hit me for 2 with their 2/1 haste dragon. We'll get our mountain down, get our sword out, and then we'll end turn. They're going to get a mountain down, hit me for 2. Mountain down, I'm up to 4 mana. Let's get out our sword again. Let's make a copy of this sword, and then we'll end turn. They keep ramping. I shall also ramp, and now I could get out Shivan Dragon, and I can give him a lot of power-ups. Alright, so end turn. They don't attack, surprise, surprise. Alright, let's Terramorphic Expanse, pop it. Let me get an island. Let me attach my equipment, because I'm more worried about them. I don't have enough mana. That's fine. I'm more worried about them, doing some destruction spell. They get rid of one of my swords. That's fine. I'm still hitting you in the air for 7 because you have no flying blocker, so I'll just win the game. There we go. Let's go. Feels better to win some games after losing all the drafts. And you know, again, I am mad at myself for not mulliganing that last draft game. I feel like I had a better chance than I did. And for some reason, with a multi-colored deck, I thought it'd be a good idea to start with just lands. Or just, I don't even remember what it was. It wasn't good, that's what it was. This is fine. Let's play Evolving Wilds, pop it. Let me get a swamp. And then we'll end turn. We'll pop this for another swamp. And then we'll end their turn. They get a 2/2 Flying Menace out. That's fine. Let's do Mountain. Let's do the Ball. So that's more ramp and turn. They're going to hit me for 2. That's fine. We're going to get our Swamp down. I'm up to 5 mana. So let's get out our Bone Dragon. And then we'll end turn. They're going to attack me for 2 Menace, so I can't block. It explores, okay. Dragon Assault deals 3 damage to each creature in Planeswalker. I can't play it though because I don't have blue, so that's fine. I need to get him out, but I cannot. Let's get him down, and I can block his guys if I would like to. We'll attach the bow, and then we'll attack for 5, shooting this guy dead. Alright, they hit me for 2. They get out their banner. That's fine. They get our mountain down. Can't play that still. Which is the same as that. Let's get the axe out, and we'll start making copies of the axe. Let's also get Assassin's Armor out, because I'd love to make a Dragon Assassin, because that would be insane. What was that? Oh, they're gonna tap my guy. That's fine. Can't attack or block. That's okay as well. Because we're gonna island, and then we shall attach the battle axe. We were already doing 5 damage anyway, so it didn't matter. They had flying. They did have flying. I forgot about that. Okay, well that was dumb. Definitely could have, since I could have made him unblockable. Let's play the sword, and then we'll end turn. Alright, let's get him out, and we'll go to attack, and we'll hit that for 4, hit that for 3, and then that's it. And we win. There we go. Big old dragons. We'll fight this guy. We'll go claim everything on the left side, or the right side. I would like to go first. We'll keep this hand. Play our tap land, end turn. Red, blue, black. Let's pop this for another mountain. We'll end. And then we'll play said mountain. We're up to 3 mana. Let's get out the sword. And we'll end. Alright. They are playing green, so that's good. Swords are going to help me. Let's play out the sword again, end turn. I might have to steal one of their things very quickly. Alright, let's pop this. Get out a forest. Let's do another sword. And we'll end turn. Scavenger Dragon is next. Ooh, awesome. Okay. Scavenger Dragon out. I got 1 mana, so attaching it to him really won't do much. Oh, I can attach that sword. Let's do that, and then we'll end turn. Alright. They get out. Okay. So they could just ramp up a ton if they have a ton in hand, which I don't believe they do. Player discards a card and you untap all your lands. Let's do that, because I'd love to untap my lands. I got 2 more. We'll do this. Attack for 11. I can't block because it's flying. Oh, crap. And they're going to exile Helm. That sucks. Swords of Plowshare just got rid of my dragon. Um, let's play the axe, and then we'll. Can I play that next turn? I don't think I can. I cannot. Let's go ahead and just steal one of their cards. And then I'll get out an island. Good. And they're gonna Swords Plowshare my dinosaur. Oh my god. Okay, well they hit me for 1. But now I have a ton of mana out, so I could do other things. Let's get out our Mist Dragon. And then we shall end turn. Destroy all... What the crap? What was that? Destroy all artifacts. You gain 2 life. Oh my god. All my swords are gone. That's so annoying. Okay. That's good. I can start gaining some life back. Search your library for a dragon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Let's get this. Let's get any dragon we want, which we're just gonna get the stupidest one, which is, let's see. Shockmaw, no. Ultra Hellkite. Whenever a dragon attacks you control, yes. Let's get that. And I have 1 mana. We'll play our spear, and then we'll end turn. They get out a 4/8 double flying, double strike, vigilance, trample, indestructible. Okay. That's bad. Alright, they kill my planeswalker, that's fine. I get a Mox Jet. Can I play him, please? I cannot. How much mana do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So I need 2 more. Good lord. Okay. Let's attach. Ooh, actually. Let's do that. And then let's power word kill this. That's awesome. Okay, and we'll attach our spear. And now he's a 5/4 flying lifelink. Let's go ahead and just attack. Give him flying. So they can't block it. And I gain 5 life. They get out an 8/8 Phyrexian with Trample, Ward 4, and Haste. And Toxic 4. Okay, well now I got 4 poison counters. That's bad. I'm not going to attack. And you control becomes a created dragon. Each dragon you control deals 1 damage to that creature. Can I get him out? Yes, let's get him out. And then we'll end turn. This 8/8 is an issue. Oh my god. Let's double block that. So it dies. I get rid of my dragon. Let's short bow. Attach short bow. Attach the spear. So now they're a 6/6 with vigilance. So we'll go ahead and attack since they don't have to tap. I deal 1 damage to everything. That's great. Only had the bow still. They're gonna ramp and do nothing else. Good. I get a mana. I'm closer to getting him out. Let's morph him. And I don't think I could get him out. No, I can't. Okay. Let's attack again for 6. We win in 6 turns. Unless we get out a land and start winning sooner. But as of right now, that's not happening. Well, actually, now we'll win in 4 turns. And then we'll attach the X. Let's make him a 10/6. And they don't attack, which makes sense. Oh my god, it's over now. Let's do a sword. Attach the sword. Attack for 10, which becomes 12. They're down to 5. Everything takes 1. I get 2 more axes. I can attach one of them. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll end turn. Good lord. I got 99 health. We finally get another land, but it's tap land, of course. I guess let's flip him. And then we'll just alpha strike and win the game. Good lord. Yep, they got demolished. Alright. Lifelink, flying, vigilance, fabricate 2 when this creature enters. Create 2. Other creatures you control get 1/1. That's pretty good. That's a adorable thing. Bear, apparently. Wedding ring and elk, turtle, crocodile. Sure. Alright. Let's see what's here. Basic conjuration. All enchantments in play must be discarded. That's an old card when it's phrased that way. Good lord. We'll go up here, fight the Triceratops, get the rewards above him, and then we'll fight the other dinosaurs. Alright, I shall keep this hand and turn. I get out their 03 guy, or do a Mox Jet. Evolving Wilds, pop it, get a forest, and turn. Pop this, get a mountain in their turn. Alright, mountain down, endless water out. So I have 4 mana, next turn I'll have 5. They hit me for 2, that's fine. Everything's a swamp. Build top card of your library, put it into your hand. Deals damage equal to that card's converted mana cost. Deals damage to himself. Oh, that's bad. Alright. Target creature controller sacrifices it, then puts a 5/5 dragon token with flying. Each dragon you control deals damage to its power target player. That's a later in the game situation. Alright, so let's get out the war gear, and then we'll end turn. Next turn we'll get out the dragon sword, and then turn after that we'll transform it. So we'll get our sword out, and then end turn. They hit me for 2 again. Evolving Wilds, pop it, get us a island, transform this. Alright, that's now a 5/5 dragon. We'll attach the bow to it, attach the war gear to him. There he's an 8/7 dragon. We'll end turn. Alright, we'll get out Badlands. Let's go ahead and attack with our 8/7, shooting that for 1. Oh. Okay, well that was dumb of me. Let's power word kill, get rid of this, because that's going to be a nuisance. Alright. I'm going to power up their other dinosaurs with him. Let's attack for 8. Shoot that for 1. And then I'll just win next turn. They help me with everything. I play a land. I got Loxodon. I attach Loxodon. I don't care if it's BMing. I'm going to annihilate them. You could call me the meteor that's taking out the dinosaurs. Dinosaur egg. A dinosaur with lights on it. It's funny. There's a light. Oh, that's just a, okay. Somebody walking beside it with a torch. Okay. Let's get this. Whenever you cast a war spell, nope, not using those. Enchant land becomes tap, destroy it. When this land, the controller attaches kudzu to a land of his or her choice. Issue with kudzu is they can attach it to your lands. So unless you make your lands indestructible, it's not good. But there are ways to make your lands indestructible, and then it would be good. Alright. Let's see. Nothing to play. We're going to mulligan that. We'll keep this, getting rid of the copy weapon. They're going to play planes, and that's it. We will play Badlands, Dragon Shaman, in turn, pop our amulets, get us a mountain, and then we'll end turn. I shall end turn. And then I will end turn. Let's get rid of our dragon. Okay. Now we'll play this. We'll animate dead. Get our dragon back. And then let's attach the bow to our dragon and end turn. Alright, their dragon, or their dinosaur is now a 5/3, but doesn't have flying. So that's good. We'll get down our land. Let's get out our Death Touch Dragon. Attack for 5. They can't block it. Shoot that down. I get a 6/6 dragon. Yeah, this game's not going to last very long. Alright, Volcanic. Let's do a sword. Let's get the other sword out. Nope, let's attach the sword. Let's attack with our dragons. And I'll shoot that for 1. And I get 3 more dragons. You got an 8/3, that's cute. Play our tap land, get our sword out, attach our sword here, alpha strike, and win the game. Oh my god, I got so many dragons down. That was amazing. If only I could do that every time. Animate Dead. I mean, just Animate Dead, Zombify, all those bring back from the graveyards are just so good. Because you just get something massive in there and you play it for 2 mana or 4 mana. You know, it's not anything a lot. Sorry, I'm hatching an egg in Pokemon. So I'm getting that knocked out real quick. And new one in incubator. Alright, so now, do I want to keep this hand? No, I don't. Mulligan. This hand is much better. So we'll keep it, and we'll get rid of... short bow? Yeah, let's get rid of the short bow. Keep this hand. They're going to play a Savannah. Let's go ahead and pop this. Get us a mountain. End turn. Play the mountain. Play our Dragon Master. End turn. They're going to ramp out some cards for sure. Swamp. Let's Dark Ritual. Get out our Zombie Dragon. And attach the bow to the Zombie Dragon. Attack for 1. Then we'll end. They are ramping some more. What? Each player controls an artifact or enchantment, creates a 2/2 green bear token, and destroys all artifacts and enchantments. Good lord. Okay. So my mana just went down. Annoyingly. Let's get him out. Let's Alpha Strike. Since you want to give me a bear, I'll use that bear against you. And my dragon's gone. I'm assuming that was Swords of Revealing Light. Sword. God, sorry. I watched recently the episode of Death Battle with Yugi versus Ash. So, yeah, they just Swords Plowshared me. Speaking in the correct term, and not the Yu-Gi-Oh term. Alright, cannot attach the Shadow Spears, so we'll just attack. And they're down to 6. They're not going to play anything, so we'll just Alpha Strike and win. There we go. I guess their dinosaurs were just way too big. They couldn't play anything. The Wolf Kissed. Trample Haste. Whenever this card deals combat damage to a player, you may mill that many cards. You may put a Saga and or land card from among those onto the battlefield. 7/6. Good lord. Take an extra turn. If that end step, you lose the game. Oh, God. That's awesome. Holy crap. Daybound. What's the backside look like? That's cool they updated it now. You can see what the backside looks like. Awesome. Okay. I like that card. I got a Hydra. You know, I like Hydras. And we've cleared everybody out here. So we'll go back, collect our gold. Buy us some cards. Not fight this deer. And let's go up to the town. And let's see what we get. I think it's 500. Right? No, 15 shards. I get no things. No gold, but I'm up to 1961, so that is a lot. Create X, where X is this card's loyalty. Wow. Don't I have one of those? I feel like I do. Ellie Wick. Venture into a dungeon. There's a lot of these I'd like to get. Let me look at these again. I know I already have a few of those. Force you control 1/1 green elves and are still lands. See, that would be good when I have the thing that, like, powers up all elves. There's a lot of Japanese cards here, good lord. What if I just start buying stuff? I mean, there's a lot of stuff here I'd like to get. Let's see what's down here. X is the number of elves on the battlefield. Yeah, and if I turned all my lands into elves, that would be crazy. Yeah, let's just start buying all the things. Let's get them. Let's get that, get this. I already had this. Crap. That's fine. We're gonna buy that. Creature draw menace. Don't really care about any of these other things, so we're gonna mulligan. Sorelia. Another Chandra, Soren. Oh, she's cool. Don't know who that is. Definitely a Japanese planeswalker. Another one of her. Okay, just different art. It'd been cool to buy that. Alright. This is still not available. Okay. I don't have much time, so doing a draft now would be bad. But, you know, if I could find a cool draft for next time, that'd be pretty sick. Let's see what this is. Protection from incidents, protections from everything. Ratchet. Elk. Mutants. Masamune, we have that already. Elf Druid. Another Elvish Piper. Pretty sure I already got 4 of those. Dragon Assault. Fabled Owl. Wolf and Owl. Okay. Lucas, a Sharpshooter. Don't know what that's from. Creatures you control have haste. Not as useful. Create a 5/5 elephant. Double the power and toughness of each creature you control till end of the turn. That's crazy. Good lord. What's the draft here? Dragonstorm. I feel like the last time I did Dragonstorm, I did win it. So I kind of would like to do that. Let's see what the mission is. Are you available? Challenger has been causing trouble in the area lately and we need to get rid of him. Okay. Let's go fight a challenger. I found him. There he is. He's walking into a tree. I probably shouldn't have done this with my dragon deck. So let's just do our best. And our best will not be Playing with a no mana hand. This is a lot better. We'll keep this, get rid of the bad lands. No, let's keep that. Let's get rid of the Terramorphic Expanse. Ooh, I actually needed that because, well, that's fine. We'll keep this. Let's do Amulet Pop, get an island, play the island, and then end turn. I also will play an island. We're going to Badlands. Let's get out our looter, attach our bow to the looter, end turn. They're going to play a tap land and gain a life. Then they're going to tap one to scry, that's fine. Tap them with the kicker. I got another looter, of course. Let's go and attack for 1. Alright, they get a force down, don't do anything else good. Let's get us another looter down. Let's get a crawl space out. They're going to counter crawl space, that's fine. Just keep the damage coming. I'm worried about them because they are getting quite a bit of stuff out. Let me draw a card and discard a card. Let's get rid of Dragon Assault. And then let's draw a card, discard a card. Whenever a dragon dies, let's get rid of this. And then my dragon Boneyard gets stronger, which I could play him. He gets countered. Alpha Strike, hit him for 3. They get out a 3/2. They could counter a spell when it's played. Well, too bad for you. Can I play him now? I can. Let's get our Ancient Brass Dragon out. Let's attack for 3 flying since you can't block it. They bounce the Brass Dragon back to my hand. We'll play him again. I don't counter them, so it kind of just... I guess it saved them a turn. And then they get an extra turn. Badlands, Endless Water, attack for 10 in the air, you can't block it. And then wow, good lord, you're playing a lot of stuff. Okay, well you can block. Okay. Good lord. They did a lot right there. Then they're going to hit me for 9, I'll just take it. Animate Dead. I can get my Scourge Dragon. Let's wait, just in case I need to get out my Brass Dragon. Alright, now you have no more flying. Let's get out the Shimmering Dragon. Attack with both of them and then win the game. Yes, okay, good. Good lord, okay. I got a challenge coin, awesome. I got an anime pirate girl. And we'll head back. Receive our prize. What is she? Is she like a druid? Let me get my reward and I'm gonna go fight that thing. 6 shards, no money. That stinks. Alright, let's head down. What are you? Oh, you're just an elf. I don't know why you look different. Well, we're about to demolish an elf. So we'll just keep this hand, pop that. Get us an island, end turn. Play the island, get out our looter, end turn. They're gonna get out. Good lord, that's bad. Let's do our mountain. Let's do our sword. And we'll end turn. Alright, they're getting their ramp down, which is not great. Mountain down. Let's attach the sword. 1. Attach the bow for 1. Let's play the other sword for 1. Attack for 4. Shoot down your 1/1. Good. Alright, they hit me for 2. They get out so a lot of guys. We'll play our water. Get out our endless water. Attack for 4. Shoot this down. They take the 4. They're down to 4. So I got lethal on board. Let's do a land. Let's get this out. Let's Dark Ritual. Play Nicobolus. What is Nicobolus's plus? Draw a card for each. Draw a card. Each opponent exiles a permanent they control. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Okay. So let's draw a card, and then they get rid of a permanent. We'll attack for 4. Shoot that for shoot that for 1. They're gonna block. Okay. I still got my guy. They're gonna attack Nicobolus. That's okay. Let's play our mountain. Let's +1 helm to draw a card. They get rid of a permanent. Play our sword. Attach the sword. At this point, it doesn't matter because they don't have any blockers. There we go. Got me some more elves. You know what? Let's fight this elf. Or druid. This one looks more... Oh, it's a scent... It's Mr. Tumnus. That's who it is. Okay. We'll keep this hand. It's not a great hand. But we'll keep it anyway. And then play our mountain. Let's go ahead and pop our amulet. Getting out another mountain and turn. They're going to get a mountain, get a 1/1 centaur out. It's not a centaur. I forgot what that's called. It's not that, though. In turn. Alright. I don't know what Mr. Tumnus is called. I should know what he's called, but I don't. In turn. They're gonna destroy my endless water. That's okay. Ooh, but then they're gonna... Oh, they just do 2 damage to my dragon. That's fine. Alright, so that... Sword of Fire and Ice. Attach to Sword of Fire and Ice. Attack for 5. Shoot this for 1. Hit them in the face. Shoot that for 2. And then I've already played a land, so we'll end turn. They get out a 2/3, which we'll easily be able to get rid of. Shivan Dragon out. Attack for 5. Shoot that for 1. Shoot them in the face for 2 and win the game. Yay! My dragon deck, surprisingly, moving kind of quickly. Okay, that's why they looked weird. I didn't see the sorcerer behind them. Alright, I'll go first. We'll keep this hand. Mox Jet, Mountain, Sword, and turn. They're gonna search for something. Let's play our tap land. Tap in the bow, pop our amulet. Get us a mountain. And then we've already played a land, so we'll end turn. Alright, they're going to get a mountain down, nothing else. We'll get that down. We'll get our looter out. We'll attach the sword to our looter. Attach the bow to our looter, and then we'll end turn. They are going to do a lot. Good lord. I have protection from green and black, which they have 2 green creatures. Let's get our dragon out. There we go. Attack for 3. Shoot this for 1. All my lands untap. Good. Let's make a copy of the sword. And then we'll attach the copied sword to the dragon. So now it's 6/6 protection from green as well. That's red, so that can block us. So that's kind of annoying. But I can just attack with our flyer. And then we'll do 1 damage to everything. All my lands untap. I should have put the bow onto my dragon. We'll do that now in turn. We're just going to win next turn, so it doesn't matter what they do. Attack for 6, shoot this for 2, and they lose. There we go. Got some 72 gold from that. That's something. That's not much. We go over here. See what draft's in here. Maybe we'll want to do it next time. Avatar. Oh, I can try a redemption draft and see if I can actually do better. So yeah, that'd be cool. Soundwave. I wish I could take in my equipment, artifacts, and have some bonus help for the drafts, but whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, that's awesome. Now I got a draft I want to do for next episode. Tales of Tara and Toph. Katara and Toph, sorry. Creature you control have when this creature becomes tapped for the first time during each of your turn, put a 1/1 counter on it, which would be an amazing card in my elf deck. So I need that. 300 gold. I have 3 minutes. I'm just going to sell some cards to get to 300. We can sell 2 of these. 45. Let's see. Just but a scratch. I know I have a lot of murders, so let's just get one of those. Sell that. It's 295. Now we just need to sell something small. And let's see what we can find that I got a bunch of. I need to just search the lands, because I know there's plenty of new lands I've gotten that I could get rid of. Good lord, I got a lot of chromas. I'll keep those, just because that's funny. Let's get rid of one of these, and that's going to put me at 300. There we go. And then we'll run over here to our enchantments, pick up Katara and Toph. Green creatures you control get 1/1 whenever green creature enters battlefield under your control. Scry. That's so good. Alright, so now go back to our green deck, edit, add in our new enchantment. There we go. That's what's up. And then in the next episode, we'll be drafting Avatar: The Last Airbender, and hopefully doing a lot better this time than I did the last 2 times I've done it. I'm excited for that. Get my redemption in. I'm gonna have to mulligan this hand. We can keep this one. It's gonna be a little dangerous though. Forest. Land of War Elves. Pop this. Get another forest. And then end turn. I meant to get a swamp so I could get him out, but it's fine. Forest. Get him down. I should have got him out. I'm just misplaying now. And Alpha Strike for 1, and then we'll end. They also got their forest out. Let's do this. Let's play him. Let's tap both of them. And then we shall attack. And they get out a 2/2 Elvish War Master. So let's get them out. And then we'll go to attack, which they'll get powered up. Let's tap him for mana. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, never mind. Alright, Forest, Alpha Strike. Everybody gets stronger. And we win. Okay. And that put us at an hour. Whenever this... okay. Now I can sell that. I'm going to keep the riders just in case. But we'll go ahead and end the episode here. If you can, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode where hopefully we might win a draft. Hopefully. Bye, y'all.